guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Amanda Renee, and in this video I will be sharing with you the tools that you will need in your natural hair journey. So if you're interested in seeing that video, keep on watching. Alright you, so I am sharing these products because I have personally not known what to even use on my natural hair when I'm taking care of it, and throughout the years of me taking care of my hair, I have narrowed it down to 8 natural hair tools that you will need or may need on your natural hair journey. So the first one that I will be talking about is your spray bottle. Now, we all know that natural hair needs water in order to thrive, because natural hair is like a plant, and a plant needs water to grow. So you will need your water, and I have my spray bottle right here. I had a mister, I will put it on the screen, but that is out of commission at the moment, so I am using this because I do think that water is important to moisturize your hair, because without moisture your hair can't retain the length, and you really want to see length if you are especially on a natural hair growth journey, and water is an essential part of that. So you will need your spray bottle in order to keep your hair moisturized, and yes, that is why I think that you need your spray bottle of water, because you need to hydrate your hair if you want to see great results with your length and just overall the health of your hair, because without moisture your hair cannot absorb the nutrients and your hair cannot thrive. So you need the water in order to do that. Alrighty, so next on the list we have your wide tooth comb. And while you're moisturizing your hair with your water, you don't want to be snagging off your hair with a small tooth comb, and I will put a picture of what I mean on the screen, because honestly you're creating unnecessary tension, and this wide tooth comb I think is necessary because it doesn't snag as much in your hair, and you're able to detangle from your ends to your roots with more ease than what would be there when you are using a small tooth comb. Get a wide tooth comb to detangle your hair, because there will be less damage than if you were using a small tooth comb. I mean, or you could simply just finger detangle, but if you are someone who uses a tool to detangle your hair, make sure you get a wide tooth comb so that you don't cause as much damage to your hair. Moving on to the next tool that you may need on your natural hair journey, you will need some scrunchies, and I am showing you the ones that don't have the metal clasp around it, because the metal clasp does snag on your hair regardless of whether you have an oil on your hair. It will snag your hair. So I have these ones here, and I use those when I am separating my hair or just simply putting up my hair, because it can get hot sometimes. So you may want to get some scrunchies that don't have the metal clasp on it, so that you don't have as much damage on your hair. Or I have seen some naturals use satin scrunchies, but if you don't have the money to get satin scrunchies, or if you just don't want satin scrunchies, you can just get these scrunchies without the clasp, so that you don't cause as much damage to your hair and you can also put up your hair without having to worry about the damage that is going to be caused by the metal clasps. It's a win-win situation. A win is a win. Alrighty, so this next one is a bit optional because I know some people don't mind not having that crispy parts, but if you are into crispy parts, this rat tail comb can be used to get that precise and clean parting, because I didn't necessarily use it before, but very recently I've started using it, and it will give much cleaner parting than another comb that you may use to part your hair. This part right here, you just go through your hair with it, and really and truly the parting is really clean. Your hands don't have to be that steady. Well, from what I have noticed, you don't have to be that steady with it. It will just glide through your hair and create that nice clean part for you, so that you don't have to go in with another comb and spend time making sure that it is clean in bits and pieces. This one will just give you a nice clean part in one go, and this is what I really recommend for especially a natural who is into getting braids or into protective styling that has really clean parts. Invest in one of these rat tail combs and thank me later, because honestly these are game changers and lifesavers. Alrighty, so on to the next tool. Now, you all have heard me talk about trimming your natural hair on my channel, and you know how important trimming is. Well, if you didn't know, you do. Trimming is very important because as you are detangling your hair with your white tooth comb or any other detangling tool, or even just your fingers, you don't want that tension at your ends, because that tension will cause breakage, which will impact your hair growth journey. So you want to invest in hair shears, not just regular craft scissors or even kitchen scissors. From what I've seen people use, I have used a regular paper scissors in the past, and now that I know that there are different scissors for different purposes, I have gotten a hair shear which is specifically made to cut hair without causing damage, because all the other types of scissors will cause more harm than good to your hair, because in as much as you are cutting off the dead ends, you're still creating new ones with the regular scissors. And this pair of scissors right here minimizes the new split ends or fairy knots or just even single strand knots that you may get. So invest in one of these and thank me later for sure. Moving on swiftly, I have some Croc Clips, and really and truly they aren't a necessity per se, but they are great tools to have, because as you're doing your hair, you want to put your hair away, and instead of wrapping your hair around another piece of hair, you can just simply use this to pin in your hair. And this one in particular, I have used it for quite some time, and I can tell you from personal experience that it does not snag your hair like other clips that I would have used in the past. These do not snag in your hair, so you don't necessarily have to worry about clips snagging. Even if you don't have any product in your hair, they won't necessarily snag in your hair. So if you're looking for something or a clip that doesn't snag in your hair, check these Croc Clips out. You see these grooves, and it bends as you put it in your hair. Try them out and thank me later. So this next tool I use as a part of my wash day or whenever I wash my hair, and that is my microfiber towel, or I just use a simple t-shirt. And I have found that with these two, my hair doesn't get as dry as whether I would use a towel. Yes, I know the purpose is to dry your hair, but the overall moisture content isn't reduced. Although your hair is dry, my hair still feels soft and moisturized when I use both of these, or whichever one I decide to use that specific day. And I have found that with a towel, the towel, although it's drying your hair, it creates snags, unnecessary snags, and these don't necessarily do that. Although you may rub it through your hair, it doesn't necessarily cause snags. And this one in particular I like because I'm able to wrap it around my hair and not have to do lots of work in order to make sure that it's on my hair. I will insert a clip on the screen so that I can show you what I mean. And that is why I actually enjoy using my microfiber towel, or just simply my t-shirt. You would have seen it in several wash day videos, or just even several styling videos. And I really do enjoy using these because, like I said, they do not dry out my hair excessively. My hair still feels soft after the overall ton of water is out, and it is overall less damaging than a regular towel. Alrighty, so this last one I use on a regular basis. All the others I use on a regular basis, but this one in particular I use very regularly. If you know me, you know that I use one of these, and that is my Bonnet. This one is reversible, but honestly I love my Bonnet because it's able to keep my hair from getting dry as I sleep, and it's able to keep my hair overall protected. Whenever you sleep, you tend to turn and twist. Even if you don't feel it, you still turn, and that can cause damage in your crown area or just at your root, and you don't necessarily want that. You want something that prevents it or minimizes it as much as possible. And this Bonnet right here, or if you are into scarves, I have this scarf that I use as well. I really personally prefer a Bonnet, but I actually like scarves as well. So really, just as long as you protect your hair at night, that's the important part, because really and truly you don't want your hair to be damaged while you sleep, and you also don't want your hair to get dry, because what is in your hair, if you don't use something to cover your hair or even to protect your hair, will transfer to your sheets or to your pillowcases, or just even to your pillows or wherever you lie down. And you don't want that, because you want what you put in your hair to stay in your hair, to give benefits to your hair. So you can also try satin pillowcases if you aren't necessarily someone who likes to cover your hair at night, because the satin pillowcases also do not necessarily absorb what is in your hair. So you're able to keep what is in your hair, and you're able to make your hair styles last longer and also minimize damage. So again, a win is a win. So this is the end of this short video. I just wanted to show you all the natural hair tools that I think every natural should have. Let me know if you think that this list is a great list, or let me know what other tools you think a natural should have. And if you like this video, definitely leave a like, and if you want to see more content from me, definitely subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you never miss an upload from me. And share this video with someone who is interested in natural hair content, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.